following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Welcome back to another episode of Get In Loser. We're starting a podcast. You know who it is. Today, dressed as a dirty banana, it's your boy, Cheetah.
The guy who came back from the graveyard. It's your boy Chop. After being gone for a couple weeks, couple months, how long it been? I'm back, baby.
A couple months.
Yeah,
He doesn't know what time is.
Time of
Yeah, he
recreation.
doesn't know what time is.
It's your boy Yoder as Yoder.
Yoder today is dressed as every old man you see at any metal show ever. Yeah. And
Hook 'em.
joining us, first time ever, 4-time guest, Mr. Andy.
Andy.
Andy!
Hey, how you doing?
Representing the Jays, of course.
Russ is a retired Jays player. Welcome back, my friend. It's good to see you again.
Good to be here. Thanks for having
Only
me.
4-time guest ever.
Round of applause for that one.
Yeah. Now, if we could only get ever one of our other guests to pick up the phone again, that'd be nice. But for some reason, all their phones stopped working after they came on the show. It's very strange how that happens. But, yeah, man, we're glad to have you back. Glad to, see you again. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, man. But, tomorrow's Halloween, so we figured, dress up a little. Yoder said, "Fuck no, I'm not dressing up ever." He's very anti-Halloween. Yoder is
I have my Halloween shirt. My gourd of war.
close enough. He also painted his nutsack orange, but we can't show that on camera. So
On the Patreon page, we could.
if we had a Patreon page,
That's a different app.
oh okay, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, but what's been up, guys? How's everything going? Chop, we'll start with you because you haven't been here in a little bit. What's been going on?
Just working and whatnot. And, yeah, it's
Nice.
working.
Thanks for all that great information. Well, I haven't been here in a couple weeks. What's been up? Work?
Just work?
Oh, yeah. I was supposed to come last week.
Yes.
No, not last week, but
Yeah, it was last week.
it was last week?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because somebody couldn't have made it work. Oh, well.
Yoder. God. It's all Yoder's fault. Remember because we were going to push the episode back later? And you didn't want to because you had to work?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all your fault, Yoder.
Oh, I was about to be on the episode. Oh, no. My chick had surgery on her shoulder.
Yeah,
Yes,
remember
how
you were
that
going to
goes.
zoom in, but Rich wasn't here?
Yeah.
So we were going to push it back an hour later. But then Yoder's like, nah, I got to be responsible and work and stuff.
I gotta
Yoder's so not rock and roll.
I gotta wake up and crack it down.
Sorry, Yoder.
That's what he sounds like. No, wait, no.
Okay, he took it away. He took it a lot farther than I did. I was making like a friendly little joke. He took it a little too far.
I took it as a friend, a little joke too.
Don't worry, Yoder. I think you're punk rock. Superman thinks you're punk rock. That's all that matters.
Yo, I finally finished Peacemaker.
Yeah.
The ending,
Oh, God, don't get Rich started.
that fucking ending sucked. Like,
That was weeks ago. That was weeks ago. I haven't bitched about that in an hour and a half. I got other stuff. I moved on to other shit that pisses me off.
He just got done posting about it on the Reddit page before he got here. He said, all right, this is the last time I'm doing it.
No,
Yeah,
I
that was,
I just go down the street and yell at people about it. Like the
Well,
old,
what
the
is
old-fashioned
Peacemaker?
social media. Social media where you just attack people in the mall.
Oh, there you go.
Why
Like the
do
old
they end
days.
the show that way? That's ridiculous.
They call. People at Auntie Anne's call it. That guy's walking around screaming about Peacemaker again.
we're giving the pretzel ordeal.
Yeah, that was very. It was a very lackluster ending for, especially like, since he's like the whole time he's been talking about. He's like basically confirmed that like there's not going to be another season of Peacemaker. So like, why end it like that? Now everything's just up in the air. Because you know the motherfuckers, they aren't going to wrap that story up in Superman Man of Tomorrow. Like, what the fuck? What are we doing here, man? I don't know. Unless he makes like unless they do like a spin-off show like Checkmate, you know, based off like the agency they started, that'd be cool. But who knows?
I heard they're going to do a spinoff like that.
Who knows? You and Andy have no idea what we're talking about.
The ending of Alien Earth, you know?
I never watched it.
Me either.
I really liked Alien Earth. I enjoyed it.
I know, but the end, like the last episode, I tuned in the next week hoping there was going to be another show, and I was like,
Well, that's
wah.
that's really what my complaint was with Peacemaker. Is if you know, when we were watching a show and it had a cliffhanger in May, back in the day on CBS or something, you knew in September it'd be back. I can go this summer. Now it's like 3 years, you know, or more.
Literally.
You know, like you said that they dropped a trailer for something today, and I'm like, I don't even remember when the show was on the last time. I think like Obama was still on. So I mean, like, and now it takes,
has been a
and
long
you don't
time.
even know if the show's coming back. I believe they're doing an Alien Earth 2, but I just don't know when. I don't want to have to wait. That's why I get mad.
Yeah, I've actually talked about this a couple of times on here about how like streaming and shit is like kind of ruined televisions. Everything takes so fucking long to come back. And by the time it comes back, you're like, do I even care anymore? Honestly.
Like Lincoln Lawyer. It's like, when's that coming back?
Probably
We know
never.
there's the fourth season, but when?
Knowing Netflix, probably never.
There's Stranger Things.
Stranger.
Well, that's what we were talking about earlier because they finally dropped a trailer
Like
for
all
the
the
last
kids
season.
are 21, you know? They're all drinking.
The chick who plays 11 got married,
Right?
has adopted a kid.
Yeah.
It's like she's already pretty much a full-grown adult now already. It's crazy. But I can't lie though, man. I seen the trailer for Stranger Things. It sucked me right back in. I said, man, take another 8 years off. I'm good. I'll wait.
So, could you tell the kids got older?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, it kind of fits too, just because like if you go back and like watch like old 80s movies, you could tell those people aren't fucking teenagers either. So I think it kind of like plays off well. Like, yeah, it's a show that's set in the 80s, so of course the kids aren't going to look like, you're going to know these kids aren't high schoolers anymore. Kind of like plays into the whole 80s thing, kind of.
That's why I like the Brady movie.
The Brady movie?
The Brady movie. I love that.
The Brady movie is actually a really good
Brady
movie.
movie was freaking hilarious.
It's a great, like,
Because it was set.
why does your lawn
It
look
was
like
set
that?
in the
You know?
future, but it was like they were still acting like they were in the 70s.
Right.
Wait, is that who was in that one?
The
Is that
Brady Bunch
Rob
movie.
Lowe was in that one? Somebody was in that one, right?
Yo, it was a Brady Bunch
A
movie.
very Brady
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
What's
wasn't
his
it?
face was the guy who's on NCIS now was played Mr. Brady, and like Shelley Long was the mother.
I remember in one, or maybe it was the Hawaiian one they did. That like somebody comes in and like pretends that he was like used to be married to Miss Brady or something. I remember. I like vividly remember
that was the sequel.
Yeah.
A Very Brady sequel is what that was called.
Yeah, I vividly remember something like that happening.
When they
Like
redid
someone
the
with like
Hawaii
a
trip.
Hawaiian.
They
totem
did
and shit.
they did in the sequel. They go back to Hawaii thing.
Right,
yeah,
right.
Yeah, I remember like a Hawaiian totem or some shit.
Yeah,
I like vividly remember. I don't know why.
That was one of the few episodes where they actually had a cliffhanger and another show follow it, right? When they went to Hawaii.
You know what's strange about that movie? There was a lot of strange sexual tension between
Oh, that was
the oldest son and the old.
Yeah.
Why'd they play so hard?
Greg and Marcia.
Because didn't they
Freaks
make
me
them
out a
like
little bit.
share the attic? Because
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
story.
And they had
from
like a
the
blanket
show
in between them.
that they were like they had to, you know, that they had who was going to get the attic on the show. And then obviously in the movie they had a lot of fun with the sexual tension of, you know, like they kept doing the slow motion thing and all that.
Where like
you know,
he's watching her get changed and shit, and he's like, he like whips his lips quivering. And shit. He's like,
Yo, what did that star the Step Bro Step Sister parody on porn?
probably did, man. People are sick.
Like, oh yeah,
Gary
watching
Cole.
that.
That's who played the father, Gary Cole.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he gave everything was that over dramatic line like sometimes when you're a father, you're also a son. And sometimes a son is also a man. And it's just like, they didn't mean anything. They were just these circular lectures that didn't have a real meaning. They were just great. But, right? There was such a, I mean, and they really played into the nostalgia. Like, you know, the neighbors were jerks and and they just didn't have any concept of like credit cards or cell phones or anything out that didn't exist in the 70s.
Yeah, that stuff's great. I love shit like that. When you got like a main character who like just says a lot of shit, but none of it really makes any sense. But you're like, man, I would die for this guy, you know? Or maybe I just go too hard when I'm watching shows, because I'll be saying that a lot sometimes. Like, you know. I can't remember what I was watching the other day. I don't know, I was watching something. I don't know, I just lost my train of thought. I got distracted by myself in a banana suit. Oh. Now I can't stop thinking about
Dude, I
it.
had to take the mask off because it was putting pressure right
Too bad we didn't have a
here.
tailpipe.
But I'll put it back on later on. But it's just the pressure right here.
This is what when working in a movie theater when 50 Shades of Grey came out, this is what they seen after they went in the theater when everybody's gone.
Hey, how you doing?
Just a banana laying on the ground for no reason. Where'd that come from?
Or a cucumber. Oh, are they having
Oh,
salad?
I remember that. That was wild, dude.
Are they having salad in the new movie theater?
People were just in there watching the movie and they're just...
Corn, too.
Yeah, that's what, that's what you do at a corn show now, apparently.
They were Pee Wee Herman in it.
Oh, yeah, dude.
The women are ours.
They'd cut a hole inside the cucumber and just...
Okay.
Yo, I
try it,
gotta
once
admit
it
one
hurts.
thing. I watched all 50 Shades. 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades of Fiend.
Of course you did.
Yeah. I'll
Just for
watch-
context, this is also the same guy who went and seen the Twilight movies in theaters. By himself.
Hey, I thought they're gonna make it on the Twilight movie part. I thought it was because it's gonna be bad vampires
It
fighting.
was corny.
But you know what happened with that, Andy? Did I tell you that story? It's Chops' story time. I saw the ad for it. I didn't see. But okay, this is kind of cool. Fight scene. I walk in.
Were you team what's his face or team what's his face? I forget what they
Team Werewolf.
No, there was like the
Or like
two
him?
guys' names.
Oh, Team Edward and Team Jacob.
Team Edward. Were you
Oh.
Team Edward or were
No, I was Team Bella. I started my
right.
own little team.
you was Team Bella? She
But-
wasn't on a team. She had her own team.
Yeah, but the funny thing was, like, I go there, sit down a little bit before the movie starts. I'm looking like, okay, I look to the right, girls. We look to the left, women. I mean, women in general. Look below, women. Look on top, below, behind me, women. Oh, I see a couple guys with their girls. Okay, whatever. I see these motherfuckers down. This is gonna be a cool ass vampire movie. Then about 15 minutes into the movie, I was about to get up. I was like, wait a minute. This is a chick flick. But I wanted watching the movie. It was a good franchise. The one time.
Vampires ain't got nothing on the Lost Boys.
I'll be one of those guys. Well, the books were better. I didn't read the books. I just
There's
have to
always
say
gotta be
that. The
yeah,
books
there's
were
always gotta
better.
be that guy.
They left too much out.
The soundtracks were good.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
remember
Salem's Lot. The book was way better than the movie. Just saying.
Hey, Rich, can you hear Andy? Because I feel like that mic's so fucking.
Test.
Got this. You do your job. I'll do mine.
Yeah, jeez.
Know your role.
I was pretty sure it's like he's like, whoa, over here.
Keep
I know, you
acting like
guys are
that.
all like right up on the mics.
Keep acting like that. We ain't never getting podcasts.
I know. We're not gonna have a
Too demanding.
producer. Jesus.
I'm not demanding.
As soon as you walked in there, you're like, hey, man, I want to change up the intros.
No, I want to just do like one time.
Can you follow me with a camera?
I'm going to do my own camera. I'm going to record my own camera.
Knowing you, you'd be doing that and you'd fucking trip walking in.
There are a lot
And
of
then we'd
chords
just leave
here.
it in anyways. You guys ever heard... You listen to the last pod at all? Or in the videos? You've listened to them before though, right?
Yeah.
Dude, the way their episodes open are so fucking cool. Like, I wish we could do some shit like that. Like, theirs is literally, like, snippets from, like, serial killers, but, like, the words of their pod. So, like, every word that's said is said from a different clip of something else. It's so fucking cool. It's like,
Who's that?
last podcast on the left. What? Last podcast on the left?
Oh no, I gotta.
They're pretty good, actually. That's what I used to listen to a lot before I started a podcast, and now I can't listen to podcasts anymore.
I listen to Crime Junkies.
I like them, too. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the thing I sent you earlier?
Mm-hmm.
About that girl that went missing like 40 years ago? And they think they finally know where her body is? That's crazy, dude.
A lot of 40-year-old crimes are getting solved.
Dude, it's still crazy that like we talked about the yogurt shop murders and then literally the next day they solved it.
You really did?
Yeah. The next day they got a break in the case from DNA. They
Who
found out
was
who
it?
it was.
Was it-
It was a guy. He was like a known.
Who
He
they,
was like a serial killer in that area. But
Yeah.
he killed himself in the early
he
90s,
committed
like
other murders
late
in
90s.
Kentucky.
Oh, vegetarian. I love. I don't eat meat because I respect nature. Nature. Can't show the picture because we get what that word is? Monetized.
Monetized.
Well, you get demonetized.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what? Demonetized, monetized, criminalized,
They would just take it down. That happens more
Crimonetized.
hoodness.
than
I mean, back in the day, we'd watch. Was that Mutual of Omaha's? What was that show Sunday?
Yeah, on Sunday.
Mutual
Yeah.
Resolve's Wild Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. All the things killing each other.
Hell
That's
yeah.
basically what the picture was.
I love shit like that.
Yeah. And
I
National
like watching
Geographic.
shit kill other shit.
It's not really a bad portrayal.
I'm gonna go-
because
When I was in elementary, go to the library.
Oh yeah.
Yo, hold
know
on.
what you're
They're talking about
talking
elementary days. I bet they go
National
to the
Geographic.
National Geographic days. Like, oh, we gotta find the windmill here.
That was their porn mags when they were growing up.
That in a Sears catalog.
Sears, yeah. J.C. Penney.
Oh, the lingerie section, boys. We're in business.
Oh yeah.
It was funny.
Like,
It's
oh,
like,
look at those leggings. Yeah, baby. I get it.
My aunt used to get Cosmopolitan.
Ooh.
I've been there before.
She
That's
had daughters.
risque.
So she
My
didn't-
mom was a
She
big
didn't realize what happened
Cosmopolitan.
when her nephews came over.
My mom used to Cosmopolitan. She'd get it in like a week later. She'd be like, what happened to my magazine? I'd be like, I don't know, Mom. Beats me.
I was like, oh, how to please your man?
It'd be under my
10
bed.
steps.
Why are the pages sticking together?
Yo, that was
Sorry,
like
Mom.
that was like his Joe's calendar.
Oh, yeah. I had my mom, I don't know why she would have bought this for me, but for some reason, she bought me a Buffalo Jill's calendar back when we still had the Buffalo Jills. And me, not thinking because I had a small child brain, I brought it with me down to Boy Scout camp one year. Literally, as soon as the thing opened, everybody just started running over, started ripping out a picture. And they're like, I want this one. I want this one. I was left with like 2 pictures. It was like my pride and joy. I'm like, what the fuck, man? What are you doing to my girls? Safe to say, I never saw those pictures again. And I'm kind of glad. I'm probably glad I didn't. I don't want to know what they would have done to him.
They're Boy Scouts.
That 1 year at Boy Scout camp.
I think that might have been the same year that I Supermaned off the bunk
Yeah,
bed.
yes, you did.
They woke me up for fire watch. I was on the top bunk. I swung my legs over and I was sitting on the side. And I think it was my brother who woke me up. He went to go lay back down. And then, boom, I just fell right off the top bunk. Smacked my head on the other top bunk, fell to the floor. Still sleeping the entire time. I was knocked out.
What's over there? What's she knocked up?
They're like, are you okay? You okay? And I was like... Didn't even...
And 5 minutes later, it's like, man, my head's hurting. It's like, no shit. And I think that was the same weekend where they had to put a fort around my bed because I wanted to try to escape out of the bed.
Probably. We weren't very good at Boy Scouting. We're probably like... If you look up worst Boy Scout troops in the history of Boy Scout, we were probably up there. We're probably pretty high up. We never did shit, ever. We kind of just took it as a free camping trip, kind of.
It wasn't free, actually.
Oh, well, I wasn't paying for it, so I didn't care.
When I
Plus, we also we were at Stonehaven one year and we stole firewood from the fucking guy who runs the camp. We went up to his cabin and stole a bunch of firewood because we ran out.
commandeered, you'd steal.
Whatever.
Tactically acquired.
Yes.
Whatever. Yeah. So, Chop, what else? Anything else been going on? Or
Played Spray Paint Simulator 2.
you mean
How far you got in
Watch Simulator?
it? I watched Peacemaker.
Yes.
Very exciting life you heard living over there.
Not much going on.
Nice. Nice. That's cool.
I was going to remember something, but I forgot.
Yoder, what about you? What's been up? Anything?
Well, first I want to give a shout out to Ashley Bradley. She interviewed for an EMS job, and she got that job.
Oh, did she?
Yes.
Yeah, Bradley. Proud of you.
One of our other guests who
nice.
was a co-worker of ours.
I missed that episode.
She's awesome.
I went
Good for
to
her.
first time in a while since COVID. I went to a
the
concert.
gym.
Went and seen Paul Oakenfold. And
Who?
Paul Oakenfold.
Who the fuck is that guy?
He's a DJ.
Oh.
The techno.
Oh, of course. Why did I even ask? I should have known. She orders bread and butter.
And
Love
Crystal
the techno.
Method. Or the Crystal Method. Actually, I think it was this Crystal because there's no more Method,
Oh, shit.
which I didn't realize that they broke up.
I thought you said
reminding
crystal
me, Yoda.
meth.
Well, Crystal Method.
It's kind of
Yo,
play on
thanks for
words.
reminding me.
Yeah.
I'm going to a concert next week. I completely forgot.
You are?
Yeah,
You are?
Wednesday, the Rec Room.
Who?
My buddy Henry. I want to see Kenny Hoopla.
Henry Rollins?
Kenny Hoopla. He's like a pop punk guy. He's pretty good. I gotta pay him for that ticket, probably. Yeah, I'll get to it eventually.
But
It'll happen.
we went to Electric City.
It's a nice venue.
It was last time I was there was the 12th.
Where's that at?
Right.
You know where Shays?
Yeah.
In the back of Shays.
Oh, shit. That's pretty cool.
On top of the old Marcellas, where old Marcellas used to be.
You ever been to
You
Shays?
know where Marcello's is.
I used to go there all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, man, they serve good
Now,
drinks.
there's anything wrong with that.
They got good food, man. Leave me
Yo,
alone.
I've been to Shades. I want to go see. I want to go see Wicked.
I want to go to Shays. I've never been to Shays before.
I've been there for.
I kind of want to see a play, dude. I don't know what's happening. I'm getting older, and I like kind of want to see shit like that now.
I want to see two plays. I want to see is Phantom, obviously.
Who?
The Phantom.
Oh, Phantom
Oh,
Opera.
man. Love the Phantom.
The talkie is. Sorry. I want to say it's at the Riviera. If it's not tonight, it might be tomorrow night. The black and white film. The talkie.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, interesting.
and
And it's free.
it's free.
That's one of my favorite four-letter F words.
Yes,
Free.
free. And I'm
Food is also a
Food.
good one.
Yeah.
I want to see a Spring Awakening.
What is that one?
Huh?
What's that one?
It's an older play. It's about spring, things that happen in spring. You know, sex.
And they awaken.
Ah, nice.
It's an
wait,
adult play,
How Spring Awakens.
and
Got it.
when it was in Rhode Island, I was working, so I couldn't go. But they advertise and there's warnings, and when you go to purchase your
Parental
ticket,
warnings?
yes, that it's a 18 and over,
Ah.
and people bring under 18 or try to bring under 18, and they get upset, and it's an adult play. Well, I want to see that.
I'd like to see Dear Evan Hansen.
Riviera, I'll be going. Rush. I wanted to see Rush. However, I'm deeply disappointed because the average ticket price for one seat
Oh, I think we talked about this last week.
is $1,400. So, how many concerts do you go by yourself? So, two of you at least. So it's almost $3,000.
That's more than I paid for my last car.
Yeah.
I blame Taylor Swift.
So,
She started
needless
it.
to say, I'm not going. However, in May at the Riviera, for a fraction of the price, I got two seats for $50, front row. I'm gonna go.
For what show?
It's a tribute band to Rush,
Oh, okay.
the Rush Experience,
Yo,
who are supposed to be pretty good
yo,
as far
speaking
as
of,
tribute bands go.
Nice.
yeah, I forgot to mention one thing. Who remember Mark Merrill, the wrestler?
Never heard of him.
Got me on that one.
Yeah, me too.
Yo, you know who he is? He was he had Sable as his manager.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I found his Facebook page. I don't know if it's a real one, but it's blue check mark. I added him, and guess what? He added me back.
No way.
Yeah, I
Good,
wrote him
Shaz,
back.
well, come on.
Yo, he's from
Just
Buffalo.
flood his messages until he agrees to either come on or he gets a restraining order against you. That's what I'm playing right now with
Whichever
Josh Allen.
comes
Every day I've
first.
been messaging him. And I told him, last time I messaged him, I said, you're either going to call my pod or you're going to get a restraining order against me. But either way, that means you'll know I exist. So,
You really said that for real?
same as when the Bills went to the AFC Championship game the first time ever. Well, first time in a long time. I messaged Halsey on Instagram and said, "Man, listen, anything's possible. Let me eat Skittles out of your butt." Never heard from her, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Yoda. You gotta try.
I heard.
You want to taste the rainbow.
Exactly.
Right? Yes.
Look, I would have treated her so good, dude. We've been so good together.
Is that a good Skittles reference?
She's missing out.
Okay. Just making sure. That marketing, I'm telling you.
Yes,
Marketing's
sticks.
good stuff. You know, those jingles that get stuck in your head from when you were a kid, watching Saturday morning cartoons.
What else is up, Yoda, or anything? Anything exciting other than that?
No deer.
That's good.
Oh, you missed.
On a roll.
Did you hear? You weren't here last week, but there was a deer accident that happened in Genesee County, where a person was driving, hit the deer. The deer became an object and flew into the oncoming car and killed, unfortunately, an 80-year-old guy instantly.
I heard that was on the 90.
No, I just know Genesee.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. It could have been on the 90.
I heard it was on the.
You mean Genesee County? Or?
Yeah, Genesee. Yes,
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
I heard it was on
Yes.
the 150th. Sorry, I just want to be involved in the conversation.
I do that a lot.
Poor guy,
Who?
80 years old, goes through life,
Wants to be involved.
Yeah.
And then-
sharing his care.
minding his own business. Poof! Talk about not Faces of Death, but movie we saw,
Final Destination.
Final Destination,
Oh, yeah.
Final Destination moment.
Nice.
Especially
Not
depending
nice.
on which end of the deer, ended
Yeah.
his life.
What if it was the ass?
Think about
Could
that.
be the end of the deer.
Oh, that would have been so unfortunate. What a terrible.
Got
way
mooned. Here's
to go. Ass to the face. Dude.
yeah.
Terrible.
Kiss
Maybe
my
one thing,
ass.
See the rat coming through the
Terrible.
window. That'd be the way to go. But
Just terrible.
the rear?
Yeah.
It's just terrible.
It is. We're joking about it.
You gotta laugh to keep from crying.
Lived a good life, hopefully. 80
Yeah.
something.
80 years
Yeah?
old.
What the hell? That's a good way to go.
He was able to drive, so he was still functioning. Well, hopefully he was still functioning. Obviously he was functioning.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Is that at dusk
tired.
or dawn? Usually deer aren't out.
I'm not sure. I'm assuming it was dawn.
I'm a very tired boy. I ate a lot of food at work today. I had a potluck.
And did you bring any potluck?
No, I brought my appetite. And I used it. I had a bowl of chili, a bowl of corn chowder, a bowl of buffalo chicken wing soup, some meatballs, and then I finished it off with peach cobbler for the first time ever, which I was not a fan of.
Why not?
I don't like it. It tasted weird. I'm not even really a big fan of peaches, to be honest. But like this girl that made it at work, she like scares me, so I ate it so she wouldn't kill me.
Even if they were put there by a man?
What?
Even if they were put there by a man? Peaches?
In a factory downtown.
Yes.
Whatever
Yeah.
happened to that band? They were so good.
Oh.
Whole band?
Presidents
Oh, the
of the United States of America.
Sounds lame. Sounds pretty lame.
No,
You don't remember them?
they're awesome.
No, Yoda, I listen to good music. Sorry.
Jack Leeson.
Yeah, dude. I'm listening
Taylor
to the same
Swift?
Jack Gleason song every day for fucking 32 years.
He's only 30.
Just kidding. I'm 34. I messed up, but I was hoping nobody would notice. Also, it's not Jackie Gleason. It's like something else. Jackie Wilson. Your love keeps lifting me higher. Banger.
And higher.
Chop used to hate that song. I used to torture him with it.
I was going to punch him in the face.
Then he
punch him in
eventually-
the arm.
Then he eventually realized how beautiful it actually is. Oh, cool. Nobody's going to ask me? Whatever.
Who will?
Well, I
What's
didn't
been
know
up with you, Cheetah?
Oh, thanks, Andy. You're such a good guy. You know what? One of you guys is fired. You got to figure out which one. Because one of you's losing your spot and Andy's taking it. So
Hey,
you got to fight between the two of you.
Yoda. It's a 2 to 3 odds. Homie.
No, Richard's on my side.
Richard's in the middle.
No,
He's
Richard's on
switching
my
it.
side. He's on. We got a bond, me and him.
Rick-
I'm Switzerland. That's why I sit over here.
Come on, Rich. I thought we had a bond.
I'm over here, man. I don't want to.
He's
I
in the
don't
booth.
want to see people fight.
He's in the booth.
All right.
Breaks my heart.
Oh yeah, speaking of fighting, now because neither one of you answered me, now I'm picking somebody else from my letterbox this week. So fuck you guys. I tried to give you the option for one of you
I
two to do
figured
it,
he would take it because he was
and
the
neither
one
one
who
of you
was
said
crying every
anything.
week.
So now you lost your chance. Now you gotta wait till next week, unless I can't find anybody, which is also very possible because I don't have a lot of
Go.
friends.
You go first because I'm nervous.
Okay, Yoder, you can go. No
Alright,
pressure, but I need 4 movies by tomorrow.
I'll send you my list.
Okay, good.
Could be any 4 movies I like.
Yeah, man, it's the whole point of it.
You already know where 2 of them are going to be.
Twilight, I'm not putting those on my letterbox.
No.
Wicked.
Cool Running Tommy Boy.
Jesus Christ. They have the movie taste of like a 12-year-old. We still love you though. But yeah, I mean, it hasn't much been going on with me. Very excited. It's a good thing you guys are all sitting down because I got very exciting news that might send you guys in there.
Wait. Are you coming out the closet?
No.
Wait. Is it just the opposite?
He's going in the closet.
Oh.
No.
Wait. Before you do that, sorry to cut you off. Well, explain yourself, Andy. How does it going from out the closet but coming in?
Well, I think I know what you were referring to, but maybe it's the opposite of. He might be hetero, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
Yeah.
More you know.
Yeah, the more you know.
Remember, knowing is half the battle.
Sounds
Oh,
changing.
I had a date last week.
A date.
Told you.
This time it didn't fall through. We actually hung out, which hasn't happened in a very long time. And even more, it went fucking great. So
And you're
what?
here to talk about it. So
It
we
went
had a
what?
really great time.
It went creep?
What?
What happened? It went great?
Yeah, it went great. I went to her apartment. We watched a movie. It went great. It was awesome. We had a really fun time. You know, she's really cool. She's got 2 little wiener dogs I fell in love with. And I would literally die for them now.
Played with her wieners, did you?
I did.
you did?
I did play with her wiener.
And you said you were out of the closet?
And, but yeah, it was fun. We had a good time. And then we had such a good time we ended up hanging out again Saturday. I went with her to get her dogs groomed. And then we walked around the park with the dogs. It was pretty nice. It was super cool. She's super cool. You know? She doesn't think I'm a fat piece of shit, which is nice, you know?
Right?
Right.
That's a plus.
That is a plus. That's a big plus.
She on Letterbox?
Nah. You know what? That's actually a really good thing about her. She's seen like no movie ever. So like she's got a blank slate that I get to fill in now.
Oh, shit.
So like I get to make all my favorite movies
Little
her favorite movies.
toaster.
So now when somebody else tells me like, oh, that movie fucking sucks, now I have somebody to back me up. I'm like, no, I fucking love that movie. See? Perfect.
Right.
Oh, man.
So it's very exciting.
Brave Little Toaster goes to Mars.
It's very exciting.
Line Before Time.
But yeah, she's super cool. I told her, you know, I was a little scared going on the date, you know, because I just gotten off my antidepressants for the first time in like 6 years. So I'm like, everything's weird, you know. I'm like, now I gotta like deal with my own emotions by myself without medicine, which was very strange. But you know, it was cool being around her, man. She, you know, she made it. She made me think that, you know, this chapter moving forward without medications is gonna be a good one. So
Right.
it started off on a good note, so hopefully it'll continue to be good. But yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was very excited. So we're supposed to hang out again tomorrow. I'm supposed to go with her trick or treating with her nephew and her sister. So
You can read that. You can read that costume.
no, I'm not wearing anything. I'm gonna wear fucking 16 layers because it's gonna be raining all day, and I hate
Yeah.
being in the rain.
Yeah, I had to work in that shit today.
No thanks. But yeah,
Ditto.
she was super cool. Shout out to her. I'm
Well,
never
yeah.
gonna send her this pod or tell her what the pod's name is. So, but shout out to her.
I was just about to say you might have a
I don't
new
want her
viewer.
to see. I don't want her to hear all the shit I've said on here before.
Yeah, she's gonna find out when we
Nah.
become famous enough. She's gonna like, oh,
Nah.
ew, she.
She's like, hey, I knew that guy. I wonder why he disappeared. Just kidding. But yeah, other than that, I don't know much been going on. You know? I'm chilling. Well, I'm finally starting to watch movies again,
Yo, Cheetah.
which is cool because being off the antidepressants, I don't feel like a zombie anymore. So
Yo,
I'm doing shit I enjoy again, which is awesome.
do you have him send those videos to your mom?
Yeah. Yeah, I sent
Because if it's not, I still had to upload to my laptop.
No, I sent it to her. She got them. But yeah, so watched a few movies. I watched what I watched? Monday I watched the new I Know What You Did. Oh yeah, remember I texted you guys?
That movie.
Yeah, it's a good thing we didn't spend money on that movie because it was fucking garbage.
Well, now it's on.
Yeah, it was on Netflix. That's where I watched it. Yeah. It
So I was
trash.
gonna watch.
I watched that movie.
This shit is ass, dude.
Like
Is it?
I was
Worst movie I've ever
like,
seen.
somebody's like, "Oh, who sent me this letter?"
It's so dumb.
Somebody in the fucking room did it, bitch.
But it's like, don't get me wrong. Like the first I Know What You Did Last Summer is not a great movie. Like it's very corny, but it leans into the corniness. You know what I mean? Which makes it cool. Plus, it's got so many badass kills. This one they barely show any of the kills. All the actors seem like they got fucking acting lessons from a cereal box. Like nobody's acting very well, which is crazy because a couple of people in there are actually great actors. But to do it was just fucking.
Yeah, was it
the reveal at the end was fucking stupid. It ruined everything.
Yeah, because
Like you could see it a mile away.
it's Freddie Prinze, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I don't
him
care.
again?
I'm not even gonna put spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it by now, that's on you. Trust me, you ain't missing much.
What?
But yeah, basically at the end they like reveal to you that Freddie Prinze Jr.'s character from the original movies, now in this movie, he's one of the killers.
There's more than one killer.
Yeah.
Oh hell!
I'm glad I wasn't planning on watching that. I don't even have to bother.
Rich, trust me, I just saved you a lot of time. Trust me. It was garbage.
Did you know in that movie with Bruce Willis that he was dead all the time? Did you know that?
7-6, 6 cents.
Whoa.
Do you know they got ruined? Someone spoiled that for me. That
Really?
actually happened. Yeah, I was at work when that movie came out, and like one of my coworkers was like, "Hey, what you been doing?" And somehow the movie came up. I said, "He's like, yeah, I want to see that movie." And I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm taking my wife, and I think we're gonna go Friday night after work." And he's like, "Yeah, like, turns out he was dead the whole time." And I was like, "What? Like what? Who is dead?" I mean, like he's like, "Yeah, the Bruce Willis was just dead the whole time, and the kid was talking to him." He's like, "It's weird, like, oh wait, like." Sounds like that's really important to the movie. And I'm like, because that was a while ago. Like, there really wasn't a lot of internet at that point. So it wasn't like you could get spoiled on Facebook or something. So, yeah.
Somebody, what was a big one somebody spoiled for me? Oh, the ending of the first Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix. Somebody spoiled for me how it ended, and I still have, to this day, have not watched the full movie. Because I was so mad. I'm like, I feel like that's something you probably shouldn't have told me.
Yo,
Right.
a radio host when that movie $1 Million Baby came out. It's time a couple weeks and 9. And yeah, she died from hitting her head on the stool.
Yeah, it's crazy. I hate that shit. But trust me, I don't like giving spoilers, but I just saved you guys a lot of times. That movie is not worth watching. Which upsets me because the director of that movie made a badass TV show on MTV years ago. It's called Sweet Vicious. And it was so good, so when I heard she was directing, I'm like, oh, shit's going to be badass. It was garbage.
But the whole idea when she was having that birthday party, bro, I know.
Like, oh my god, somebody sent me a note that said, I know what you did last time. I wonder who it could be.
It was that
Well,
one.
maybe the people that fucking showed up to your birthday party, you idiot. Plus, like, the main, like, in the if you've never seen the original, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Like, it all starts with, like, these friends, like, accidentally killing somebody, and they all covered up, and
Right.
it, like, haunts them fucking a year later. Well, in this one, the fucking opening kill wasn't even cool. It wasn't even good. It was, like, stupid.
It was car hit.
It was like a hit and run. The guy, like, fell off a cliff in his car. Like, that's so dumb. You know what I mean? It's corny, dude. Plus, there's a line in the movie that's it's so funny because of how stupid it is. Because literally at one point, this one character's like, oh yeah, I'm hitting the gym right now to make sure I'm ready for this fucking guy. Next scene over, he's in the sauna. That's what you're doing to be ready for this guy? Going to the fucking sauna? Spoiler alert, he also was not ready for this guy. So. But yeah, it was so bad. Oh my god. I gave it a half a star. That's the lowest I've ever rated a movie ever.
Wow.
Yo,
If I could have given it no stars, I would have. Honestly, that's how much I hated it.
yo, if you had to, is it worse than Unfriended?
I'd probably watch Unfriended 100 times over than ever watch that one again.
Wow.
The only redeeming quality about the new one is that Jennifer Love Hewitt came back.
What?
And she still looks good. All these
I
years
just have
later.
Sarah McGallagher.
Sarah Michelle Gellar also came back. She's gorgeous too still. Freddie Prinze Jr., you lucky fucker. He gets to just smack that ass every day, lucky guy. That's my dream. I'm living my dream, dude.
So, anywho's,
But yeah, that's about it for me. I don't watch the John Candy documentary, which
how was it?
made me cry my fucking eyes out. So
Was it
thanks for
actually?
that, Ryan Reynolds and Colin Hanks. Could have warned me I was gonna fucking cry.
Yo, was it?
It was really good though.
Was it just as emotional as Chris Farley one?
I don't think so. Just because like, you know what I mean. Like Chris Farley's was like a little more sad because it was like, you know, drugs. Whereas like John Candy's was just kind of like, the worst thing he ever did was like drink.
I thought it was because of his.
Well, it was because he drank and he smoked. But his dad had like died at like 34 or something from a heart condition. From like a heart attack, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
What about the Pee Wee Herman documentary?
I haven't watched that one yet, actually. I heard it was pretty good.
I am Pee Wee Herman.
It's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, I heard it was pretty good. A lot of people like watching, like, oh my god, he was gay the whole time. And I'm like, you couldn't tell? Like that was the first thing I recognized. I noticed about the guy when I was younger watching. I'm like, oh, that guy.
What if he was
definitely-
bi?
But I didn't care, you know what I mean? Because he's funny as fuck.
Yo, what if he was
Pee
bi?
Wee's Playhouse, that was my shit when I was a kid.
Right.
Jumbo Dude, the talking head.
Those movies?
Dude, Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Tell
Maybe
him
one of
that
the best
Marge
movies of
Marge
all time.
sends you.
Yeah. It's true.
Francis. When he gives Francis and Dad the trick gum, all the black shit start coming out of their mouth. Fucking hilarious, dude. I love them. I'm a loner, Dottie. A rebel. I love that movie, dude. Tell him Large Marge sent you. Great one.
Yo, you know what's funny? When I went to the store to pick my costume out,
When you picked your nose, what?
That's what I thought he was
I was
gonna say.
cashing
Me
out.
too.
I was cashing out in a course. That's hard plastic right there. Hurt your head a little bit.
Oh, you got all that foam there. Why would it?
No, it's just that pressure.
Okay.
I was cashing out because I always donate to the kids $5. Then I saw 4 people just ran out the door, and all employees were staring at each other. You gonna stop them? You gonna stop them? I'm gonna fuck this shit. This one chick said, fuck this shit. I'm gonna go out there and take a picture of their license plate. I was like, okay, I'm gonna put my stuff in and just gonna wash this a little bit. It was funny.
It's almost like you're at Walmart.
Well, okay, let's get everything else out of the way. Andy, good to see you again, man.
Good to be here. Good to be here.
How's life? What's been going on with you? Talk to us.
It's been a wild ride in the last, couple of months. What was that one? It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Charles Dickens, wasn't it? I don't know. Anyways,
Sounds
Oh,
right.
somebody.
no, I'm glad you
cool.
mentioned something about coming off antidepressants. That's
tough,
big.
man.
That's big, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
That's a good-
it wasn't an easy decision. It was something I thought about for months before I decided
Yeah.
to tell my doctor. But honestly, don't get me wrong. I'm still kind of like in the I'm like, man, maybe I should get back on them. But honestly, I think in the long run, it's going to be the best decision I ever made because and don't get me wrong. I know I know some people get on it and it helps them greatly, but it just wasn't helping me, man. It just made me. I felt worse on them than I ever did when I wasn't on them. So, but
Yeah, mental health's a big thing.
Yes.
I'll say the good news first.
Okay.
So I went to Mexico.
hell yeah, Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico.
Did you eat the worm?
No.
Wake up in your underwear in like a desert somewhere.
No,
Oh, that'd
none of
be
that
cool.
happened.
That'd have been pretty cool.
Went to Cancun. A coworker of mine was like, "Hey, I got a timeshare. Do you want to go?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!" So we booked it. Went to Cancun for a few days, and the place we stayed was kind of like in the jungle. It was legit in the jungle. There were like monkeys and stuff. It was awesome. And then the next 4 days we went over to Cozumel. That was awesome. Come to find out, Cozumel, the coral reef around the island is the second biggest coral reef, only to the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. Who knew?
Right. Did you go in the sub?
No,
Oh,
no.
that was nice.
We did some snorkeling, but
I didn't.
yeah.
Jared, did you? Oh, I'm sorry if you guys just asked it. But did you like see anything? I know like down there there's like a lot of like underwater like caves and shit you can go into. You do any of that?
No, not that either. Yeah, there's they call them cenotes,
Yeah.
I guess. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. But no, we didn't do any of that. But
Probably good. Probably.
How warm was the
Probably never see you
water?
again.
oh, it was real
Yes,
nice.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. It
Like
was
you could see
September.
your feet while you're walking through it.
Yeah, I mean, you
We
could
don't got
see
that around
you
here.
could see 15, 20 feet down,
Yeah,
like
we don't
fish
got that.
swimming around. It's crazy.
You're lucky if you even see when you start walking into it. It's so brown.
I know if you're at like Beaver Island, you only see seaweed, you know,
Now,
mud.
did they change it yet? Is it the Gulf of Americas, or they still call it the Gulf of Mexico?
I think in Mexico they still call it the Gulf of Mexico. I could be wrong, but yeah.
You should have just been walking around with a shirt that said Gulf of America. Just see how long
America.
it took if you got punched in the
Yeah,
face.
no. I tried to be not that I wanted to be un-American, but
You were the Canadian.
I did, eh? I was wearing the J shirt around everywhere, eh? Talking like this.
They're like, oh, we still like you guys.
I said
You're
Toyota.
still cool.
I said about. I was out and about in my Toyota.
Toyota.
Yeah. No. So that was the good news. 20th to 27th. September, believe it or not, was Mental Health Awareness Month. But unfortunately, my son took his own life on September 3rd. So that's the bad news.
That's rough.
So,
man.
yeah, he was going through, he had a rough marriage. They were only together like 4 years, but I mean, it seemed like on the outside that he had everything together. He's
Yeah.
intelligent, had a good job, he's married, they have a 3-year-old son, my grandson Isaac, and it was sad because she moved out. It was like, right after Memorial Day. She moved out Sunday, and he was alone in the house Sunday, Monday. He worked on Tuesday. He works remote. He was in IT, and then he took his own life like early Wednesday morning. So
That's brutal, man. I'm really sorry to hear that.
yeah,
It's rough.
appreciate it. But anyone out there is going through some stuff, and life is short, and I don't want to preach to anybody, but if you're out there listening, you're going through some stuff, please reach out to somebody, family, friends, clergy, even me. You get down, there's that 988 number. Call it up, vent a little bit, get it all out. This guy, Billy Zugart, he's a retired Army National Guard. He's got a good, not so much a saying, but like he says, it's a permanent solution to a temporary situation, Like, I don't know.
That's true. That's a good way to look at it.
Can I just tell you, as somebody like who's been through it before and is like, I mean, obviously I never did it. Obviously, I'm sitting here, but as somebody who's been probably as close as you can get without actually doing it, let me just tell you, like, I don't know, not to like bring you any kind of comfort, because there's no kind of comfort in something like this, but just like people that like are that bad, like that get that bad, it's almost impossible for you to ever see that they're struggling. They get so good at hiding it.
Go ahead.
I got so good at hiding it for so long that when I finally opened up about it for the first time on the pod, even my mother didn't know. And that was the first time we ever talked about it, because she literally had no idea.
Wow.
And, and it's, I mean, it's,
Is it a guy thing?
I don't know.
Like,
I
is it
think,
a pride or a guy
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Or
Wear the armor.
yeah.
I think it's just because, like, I don't want to blame my parents, because my parents, they were great. They're still great now. I mean, I haven't always made it easy on them, the shit that, I mean, not that I did anything bad, but, like, I don't drive, so they gotta, like, drive me around and shit, and I've never made it easy on them for shit like that, but they've always been great. But I think especially for like me growing up. I mean, obviously, I know it's a lot different for like guys in like Yoder's generation, because I know even now, like when I was growing up, it was talk. My bad, I didn't mean it like that.
Because you're older, getting
I didn't
older.
mean it like that.
Those old
Yoder.
crusty guys.
Old
They're like
crusty,
70, 80.
I didn't mean it like
The
that.
World
I just
War
meant
II
like
veterans.
I just felt like when I was growing up, it was talked about a little bit, but it was still a lot of like don't open up about your feelings. Don't tell people you're struggling, because if they see you're struggling, they're gonna think you're weak, and they're gonna take advantage of that. Which was a big thing that, like when I was down, like when I was at my worst, that was a big thing that I would tell myself, like you can't tell people you're struggling, because if you tell people you're struggling, they're gonna see you as weak, and they're gonna use that against you to take advantage of you. So I'm like, I'm just gonna bottle it up, and like in my situation, I dealt with it by like drinking a lot. You know what I mean? Like I would get drunk a lot. Like one of the things that I tell a lot of people when they ask me about like shit like that is one of my most, one of the moments that like really hit for me when I realized that maybe I got a problem is one year on New Year's Eve, I went over to my aunt's house, and my cousin, who I'm extremely close with, she's like, no, not him. It was my younger cousin.
Not me, man.
It was my younger cousin, but
We're close, but we ain't close.
she
like
came
this.
down, and she's like, I'm so excited you're here. I literally only came out of my room because I knew you were going to be here. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to eat and leave because, I didn't want to even come. My mom made me come just to eat some food. I went home later that night, and I spent that New Year's Eve drunk alone in my room. You know what I mean? And at the time, I was like, this is better than being with my family and being like, hey, we're going to this new year, but I kind of am at the point where, like, I don't want to be going into this new year, basically, you know what I mean? And obviously, we talk about it a lot on this pod. It's become a very big thing for us about mental health on here.
Yes.
And, it's... I lost a buddy of mine that I used to work with years ago at a restaurant. He committed suicide. And when I went to his funeral, it was maybe one of the hardest funerals I've ever gone to, because it was really a wake-up call for me. Being there, seeing his parents cry. And I'm like, if I would have done it, this could have been my parents. You know what I mean? And
Right.
it's eye-opening, you know what I mean? And it sucks that, like... I mean, I'm glad I got out of it when I could, but it sucks to know, like, that people that, like, I care about weren't able to get out of it. You know what I mean? And a lot of the times, not to be a dick, but a lot of times it's something you kind of have to get out of it on your own. You know what I mean? I mean, even when you open up to people and they know about it, it's not always going to help hearing from other people that you're not as shitty as you feel. Sometimes you kind of need to remind yourself you're not as shitty as you feel. Which is like a big thing for me when I was on the antidepressants, is like, I'd be on them, but every day I'd wake up and I'd be like, I still fucking hate myself. Like, why am I an antidepressant if I still hate myself? So, like, what are these fucking things doing? So, like, I went up to... That's why I got so bad. It's because I went up to the highest dosage you can get on antidepressants. And I literally would come home every day and I would just sleep. Because I had no energy for anything. That's why I was like, you know what? If... Whatever demons I'm going to face in my life, I'm going to do it without medication. Because what the medication's doing to me, all this other shit will never be as bad. You know what I mean? And obviously, I feel for you because I've been there. I've been in a situation where I've wanted to do it before. And, as a friend, I send my condolences to you. I send my love to you.
Yeah,
I'm here for you.
Appreciate it.
And, it sucks that it happened like that. If we lived in a perfect world, nobody would ever do it.
Yeah, I mean, I lost my dad in 2020, and, like everybody, you're just like your dad, and you're going to carry on your dad's, legacy and all those things. And as cool as that was, it also was incredibly damaging to me, because then I felt like all this level of responsibility to be my dad, instead of just being who I was and doing it my way. I felt that I had to be like, I had to fill in all these voids that my dad did, because my dad was one of those guys that took care of everybody. So I'm trying to take care of everybody, and I'm trying to do all this stuff, but I'm not facing any of my own grief. And my wife and my best friend really just kind of did the intervention. Like, you are not a real person. You're pretending like everything's great, and you're running around. And that was the thing that that I was going to say, is that, like, everybody, they forget that you're grieving. And it took me like 9 months to realize I needed help. So I ended up going for counseling, which was like, that's, yeah, you're a man. We just, just have a beer and you'll be fine. Like, go out and shoot something or whatever. Like all these things that you're just supposed to man up kind of thing and just, what are you, So luckily I had people in my life that were very supportive to that. So like, that was the thing. Like, that was what I'll say to you is that, like, I tried to be the tough guy and the Mr. Strong for everybody else, but inside I'm falling apart. And even some of my students were like, there's 2 students in particular that were kind of sat across from my desk every morning and they could see it. And even they were like, Serrano, we're very worried about you. Like, you just aren't yourself anymore. And we get why, but like, are you okay? And yeah, of course I'm fine. I'm just, just like, it's one of those days kind of thing. And so I found someone who helped me a lot. I didn't go for a long time. He joked that I was like the fastest, because I got to do everything quick. And he was like, I needed just to have a place to make sure I recognized what I was doing. So like, don't be afraid now to do what you have to do now for yourself.
Right.
That's the biggest thing because obviously, there's nothing like, we all know what it's like to have a dad and all that stuff. So it's profound. So don't be afraid to like do what you have to do for yourself,
Yeah. I kind of learned that when I was in the Air Force, I deployed to Iraq, and that was tough. But this is tougher, losing a kid. We're not supposed to bury our kids, But when I got back from Iraq, not only did I almost lose some friends in Iraq, but I found some stuff out about the wifey. I don't like talking bad about anybody, but it was a real rough time. But this has been worse than that, just losing the son, But yeah, he was struggling with alcohol as well. Like him and the wife, it was off and on, and
that sucks.
So, but
and like, also like, just like also like reiterate, like as somebody who's been there before and has gone through it, there were times where I couldn't be alone even if I wanted to be, and I had so many fucking people around me that cared about me, and I knew they cared about me, but I was so far gone at the time that I was convinced everybody fucking hated me. You know what I mean? And that's a lot of thing that I'll tell people too, like, when they know somebody who's going through depression, they're like, oh, I don't know why they talk to me. And it's like, sometimes you're so far in your head, you don't realize that there's a world out there that actually gives a fuck about you. Like, I had convinced myself for so long that, like, oh, my parents, my brother, my friends, everybody would be a lot better off if I wasn't here anymore. You know what I mean? And that's scary, man. I remember one time me and Chop were hanging out, and I was stressing about something. I don't remember what. And literally the minute he left, I sat in my kitchen. I fucking cried. I cried my eyes out. And I'm like, I don't want to do this shit anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm done. And I'm like, I could have just, if I would have had this breakdown 10 minutes ago when he was still here, I could have had somebody that would have been there for me and helped me get through it. But I waited until he left because I'm like, I don't want to break down in front of this dude. You know what I mean? I don't want to show that side of me. You know what I mean? And like, I cried in my kitchen that night. I sat there on the floor, fucking knife sitting next to me. And I'm like, I don't want to do this shit. Like, this might be my last day on earth. Like, I was convinced that I was going to do it. But, you know what I mean? And thankfully, I never did. I never got to the point where, I had to be hospitalized or anything for it. Thankfully, thank God, somebody must have been looking out for me or something. But I also used to, like, as fucked up as it sounds, I used to tell myself a lot. Like, I don't have the balls to kill myself, but I also don't have the will to live. It's something I used to tell myself every day. Like, yeah, you want to die, but you're not going to do it. You don't have the balls to do it. You know what I mean? Which obviously isn't a thing you want to think about because, it doesn't take balls to kill yourself. It just takes, being so deep down in a hole that you don't see any other way out. And it sucks, man, and I hate it, and I wish there was more I could do for other people that feel like that because obviously I've been to it and I know what it's like. And, you know what I mean? But sometimes you got to, sometimes you can't do anything for people. You got to kind of just watch and hope they could pull themselves out of it, which sucks. I know it's a shitty way to think about it because nobody wants to think like that. Yeah. I mean, obviously it's different because you're a dad and it was your kid. You know what I mean? I'm sure that's how my parents felt when they found out about it. But as just like coming from like me as like somebody who went through it, I just like, I'm trying to like show you what it was like what I would imagine it was like for your son when he was thinking about it. You know what I mean? And I don't ever want you to think that it was like The thing I told my mom a lot when we first started talking about it was never your fault. You never did anything wrong. You know what I mean? You're fucking perfect. Like, I literally would not be here today if it was not for my mom and my dad. You know, and, you know, it was tough. It was tough to talk about. It was, you know, it's still tough to talk about. Like, I'm literally shaking talking about it right now because I hate thinking about shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I hate thinking about how bad I got. Like, I lived with my cousin for a while, and I used to, like, literally tell her, like, she would, like, say something to me, like, oh, you're drinking again? And I'd be like, I'm drinking, hoping that if I drink enough, it'll fucking kill me. Like, I used to say that to my cousin straight to her face. You know what I mean? But it sucks, man. It's shitty. And, I mean, I wish there was more I could say to you, honestly. But
No, I appreciate it. Like, just having me on and talking about
that's
it. That's
literally
good,
what this
you know?
pod is for, man.
Yeah,
To have people on to talk about whatever they need to talk about. You know what I mean? We're glad you're here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad you felt, you know,
Yeah.
vulnerable enough to
Yeah.
around us to come on here and talk about
Right.
it. You know what I mean? And
Well,
it's just-
that's one thing, you know, I learned from the Air Force, you know, going back to that is like, because when I came back from Iraq, I knew there was something different, you know, in my head. And I sought help, you know, because I didn't want to be the angry person that I had become, you know. So that's why I sought. And at the time, like, the military wasn't super mental health friendly. It was like 07, 08, and they hadn't, like, come around the corner for that stuff just yet. So, yeah, he sent me to a medical evaluation board. Make sure I wasn't too nutty. I'm just nutty enough. Yeah, it was like 2010, so I retired in 2013. So apparently, I was sane enough to continue to serve. That was a good thing. You know, I got
It's a
the
plus, I
okay.
guess. Yeah.
See,
Worth something.
he didn't have two different sized feet.
Oh,
We're,
God. Yoda's gonna forever hold a
Oh,
grudge
boy.
against him for that.
we're talking
He's
about
still upset about it.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause
Who
I
has
was-
different size feet?
me. That's
Oh,
why
really?
I was in the service, but I was only in for 4 days.
So wait, hold on. Wait.
You didn't know this? He's literally told us this more than
I
once.
think I remember that. They're saying this, if your size of your foot is about half your waist size, how you measure your waist size off of 2 size feet?
Take the average.
Good.
I'd take the under, probably. You know.
The under over.
I have a 7-Eleven.
I told him it's so funny too back then that they would like clock you for something like that when like now they'd take probably someone like half a brain. They'd take pretty much anybody. Now.
Please, like the post office.
Yeah.
Some of the people they are at the post office.
Yeah.
They would take literally. I've seen people in the service that were like 400 pounds now. Mm-hmm. I've seen some big. Well, maybe not 400. That's a little aggressive. But
Well, they're in
I have
Foxtrot.
seen some big boys.
Yeah.
4 days?
4 days. I was in. Well, when you're in the service, the reception is what.
Right.
So I was getting my combat boots, and they measured my feet, and he gave me boots, and then he looked like puzzled, and I said, "Yeah, I've been dealing with it all my life," and he says, "Well, I can't just give you a 7-Eleven." I'm like, "Why not? That's what I do now. I buy 2 pairs of shoes, 1 7, 1 11." He goes, "No, I can't do that. So we have to give you, you have to go to the hospital, get specially made combat boots." So I went there, and first the doctor came out and looked at my feet, came back with another doctor. So that was 2 of them.
Wait, they didn't notice this at MEPS?
No, they did.
Was this at MEPS or
Yeah.
was this at
Well,
like
no, MEPS
actual
prior
basic
to
training?
going in, I had letters from various coaches
Oh, okay.
and doctors that my foot has never been an issue. It never bothered me. So I was able to compete, walk, you know. So I had all that, and I gave it to the doctors after the reception, or at reception. And now there was 1 doctor. Now then I had 4 doctors looking at my feet.
It's like the Spanish Inquisition.
I'm like,
Different for sure.
I feel like this is the craziest thing we've ever seen.
I'm like,
Nobody
"What's going
expects the
on?"
Spanish Inquisition.
And then she says, "We'll have to give you a medical board." And I'm like, I have to see more people? She goes, no, ELS you. I'm like, excuse me? We're going to have to ELS you. I'm like, English? It's an entry-level separation. Like, you're not supposed to be here. I'm like,
There was like, no, damn
I'm
it,
here.
I want to be here.
I volunteered
Where am
for
I
this.
supposed to be?
I signed a contract.
He's
You're
like,
supposed to uphold your part of the contract.
So now, because I didn't graduate from AIT, I didn't get the college GI Bill, and I didn't get my sign-on bonus
Right.
of $5,000. So I lost out on all this money because I wasn't there.
Right.
He's like, what
And
the
now-
fuck, man? You gotta
Was it
force
30 or
guys
90
to sign
days
up. I'm
were you
trying to do
actually
it for
a
free.
veteran?
I was there from September 8th, just before bivouac, because they had to rush to get me home before bivouac. Or not bivouac, Christmas Exodus, sorry. I got to go through bivouac. And then the crazy thing is, I did everything they did. I shot, I went through bivouac, but none of it counted. The only thing is I got to go back home to the barracks, or back to the barracks to sleep. But they had to sleep in tents. As my drill sergeant, you're in the Holiday Inn, he says. Go back to the Holiday Inn. And I had to do KP a lot, which sucked. And then I had to...
That kills the shine on your boots.
Yes.
Totally.
Uh,
It's when back in the day you had to shine your boots.
Yeah, no.
and I still had to do, like, they couldn't discipline me because I wasn't in, but I still had to act like I was in. Like, I still had to make my bed, and then make it, roll up everything, button everything. But
You
No,
home
but I'm
career
not a
service
veteran.
for Yoda?
that's just
Don't remind him, man. He's still holding a grudge all these years. So he's very upset about it.
1 day less of 5. I was in 4 days.
He had to say it all fancy.
But technically, I was in 4 months. I was there 4 months, from
The
September.
square root of 16
It's 4.
days.
Yes. But the good news is, for USAA,
Yeah.
I can get in the USAA, Navy Federal. I can get in that.
Did you get a DD Form 214?
I got a DD, and I got my little card that says honorable discharge.
At least you have the memories.
So that I
At
still
least
have.
you have the memory of sadness forever. That's
But
a plus,
I
guess.
look at my DDs.
Where was your basic training base?
Fort Leonard Wood, Lost in the Woods.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Those
I
are
was
2
going to be,
weeks.
in the Army Corps of Engineers, which sucks because I could have had a good paying job.
Yeah, right.
But apparently, you need 2 even-sized feet.
Oh, now I know who you remind me of. Whitey Duvall from 8 Crazy Nights.
Oh, yeah.
You understand what I mean? I mean, he's got 2 different size feet, too. You know what? You kind of look like him. You sure you weren't the inspiration? Wait, take your hat off for a second.
I might have been.
Oh, never mind. You got hair on your head still. You gotta have like the George cream, the George
Well, I had that.
Stanza thing.
I had that too.
You gotta have that. Then you really look like them.
I'm fighting to keep my hair. But
Times.
when I was when I was younger, me and my cousin came home from. My uncle had land in East Otto, which is in Springville. If you don't, people that don't
Where
know.
you used to rob the car.
Probably.
I know this was a different cousin.
Probably robbed a bank there. Just
When
gonna
there was
tell
still a
us now.
Ponderosa in Springville.
Yes.
Yeah, Ponderosa.
We came home and my
Ponderosa.
other cousin, his brother, we found him hanging in the basement. We came back. We were bringing everything back from the cabin, and we noticed him just hanging there. And I'll never forget that day.
How old were you?
I was 11.
How old was he?
He was 17.
Jesus.
Apparently, he couldn't take school.
It's brutal, man.
And
Fucking sucks, dude.
he was. I always looked up. I still look up to him. He was always cool to me. He was never, bully or anything.
That's what I'm saying, man. You never know. It's all, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I say, like, not to be cliche, because, I mean, fucking everybody says this, but that's why I always say, dude. People, a lot of times people with the biggest smiles are always the ones that are hurting the most. You know what I mean? Right. They make it their life's mission to make other people happy because they can't make themselves happy.
You got me in the kiss.
What a guy. Shout out to that guy for that. Shout out to Andy's son. Rest in power. Shout out to Andy for coming back 4 times.
Yes.
He didn't get enough of us the first 3 times.
You know who else is going to 4-peat this year? You know
Jays.
what I'm talking about. Starting November.
The Krispy Kremes you're going to eat tonight. Now he's looking up. He's like, fuck, can I get Krispy Kremes?
The Buffalo Bandits.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to that game.
Buffalo Bandits.
Like, I'm trying
The
to
4-peat.
Mm-hmm.
Has it been a 4-peat in the
No.
past?
Ever?
No, I haven't.
Really?
Huh?
Well, been 3.
That's pretty
I don't
exciting.
think so.
Oh, that's pretty
I
exciting.
don't think the league's been around that long. Really?
You know what?
Been-
Now that I'm off
been
the
around since, like,
antidepressants, I'm
90.
down to go to a Bandits game sometime.
I didn't know there
They're
was an
fun, man.
outdoor league.
I've never been to one. I heard they're fun. I heard they're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm down to start doing shit, man. I'm down to start living again, man. I'm trying to live again, Yoder.
Is it because your woman make you more motivated?
No, I'm a woman. Calm down. We're still friends. It's very early. Take it slow. We're not rushing nothing. You know?
Yo,
Give her a week. She'll probably get sick of me. She isn't sick of me already.
That's a week more than you had previously.
Exactly. I'm going for a new personal record at this point, okay?
yo, how about the one crazy one that she had the cops on her and shit?
Cops on her.
The FBI.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm glad she didn't 3-peat on this fucking pod. Remember she was going to 3-peat?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes.
thank God she didn't. Holy shit,
'Cause-
we would have been canceled. Nobody will listen to us after
The
hers.
fake book police know what you did. They're after you.
Yeah, the FBI's after me now. They're going to look into me.
Patel's got his finger on your pulse.
Uh-huh. That's what he's worried about. Some random guy from the Falls who made a joke and said, sex cults? Nice. He's like, oh, that guy's on the blacklist now. We're watching him.
Yo, I bet everyone has an FBI agent that looks at their asses.
Oh, speaking of that, too. I don't mean... Real quick, you guys know who Allison Mack is? The chick from Smallville who went to jail because she was part of the Nixium cult? Well, she's out of jail. She's starting a podcast
Really?
talking about being in the cult. How she went from, like, Smallville star to, like, cult member to felon.
Every J. Joe.
Pretty much, yeah. I'd probably still listen to it. She's kind of hot still, even if she is kind of crazy. Yeah.
You know, the burning question I have is, why aren't people talking about Bill Cosby?
Oh, he kind of just disappeared, didn't he?
Everybody
Bill Cosby
he got
died.
paroled. No. He got
did.
paroled. What?
Cosby died.
Died?
didn't.
Yeah,
He
he
just
did.
got paroled.
Oh yeah, he
I
died.
don't think Cosby's dead.
No, he just
Oh.
got paroled.
He's just in hiding.
Can we talk about him again? Fat Albert? Come on.
Oh,
Fat
Yeah, that
Albert.
man ain't dead.
I have,
What are you talking about?
Classic.
I have 2 of his vinyl records.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty funny.
yo, you hear about
Yeah,
R.
it
Kelly
was.
might be coming out of prison soon, jail? And he
Might as well
got
just let everybody out at this point. Fuck it. You know, the world's going to shit anyways. Who cares, you know? Except for the molesters. They gotta stay in there. And they gotta be molested every day by somebody else. See how they like it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's gonna be a big stand with Rob Schneider.
yeah, I remember that movie.
What about the rapers? Can we rape them? Okay, but only them. What about the guys who aren't rapists? And they're like, do you just want a boyfriend? Yes.
Speaking of molesters, Prince Andrew was stripped of his titles.
Well, yeah, dude, he's a fucking pedophile. About time. Maybe they'll
As the
strip.
Brits say, pedophile.
Maybe they'll
Pedo.
strip Tom Hanks all his awards next. He's a pedophile too.
Hey, wait, did
I hate that guy.
that,
Love his movies though.
what's the, that island, what's his name?
Epstein?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did the island list come out?
No.
No.
They blocked. They said it doesn't exist now. All of a sudden.
That's why they're not. That's why the government shut
They're
down.
like, oh, it was never. That was never
that why?
real.
Yeah, that's.
There was never
language.
actually-
What about the
list.
P Diddy list? How come that's not out?
That didn't exist either. Apparently, probably someone higher up got paid
Inquiring
off.
minds want to know.
You know what the P Diddy is?
Job, I think you should infiltrate the system and steal the list for us, and we'll drop it on the pod.
Yes.
And-
Huge.
only
And then the
thing I
next
think-
day, we'll all go missing.
The thing about the P Diddy, everyone was in that P Diddy party,
We'll wake up in like Tijuana in our underwear, handcuffed to each other.
and she's over there missing his kidney.
Joke's on you. I only have one, so
That's where all the baby oil is.
In Tijuana?
Yeah.
gonna wake up in a pool of baby oil.
Baby.
They should make a new Saw movie, and one of the traps be baby oil. You know,
That's
like you gotta get out of pool of baby oil, but you can't use your arms or
the one
legs.
podcast with the guy that people paid to go get tortured.
Oh, McMahon and Manor or whatever.
Yeah.
McKinley Manor. What was it?
McKinley
McKamey
Manor.
Manor, McKay Manor, something like that.
Yeah.
We
Like the
did.
real
We
life
did
Saw. They call him. That guy. You ever heard of that guy? McKay Manor. It's like a haunted house. The only payment to get in is like a bag of dog food, and you have to sign a waiver. They're literally allowed to do anything. They rip your hair out. They rip your teeth out. Yeah, they're literally allowed to torture you. They call them like the real life Saw. Nobody's ever made it all the way to the end. If you make it all the way to the end, you get paid.
Like, they leave or they end up dead?
No, like they eventually
Oh,
they
okay.
let you leave.
All right.
But if you leave, if you get all the way to the end and get to leave, you get money. You get paid.
Like
Nobody's
how
ever done it.
much?
Oh, I don't remember. A lot.
27,000.
What?
We did an episode on him.
Yeah, we do.
27,000.
So.
Yeah, they refund you a bag of dog food?
Yeah, I
Get
got
your
a very
dog food
threatening email the next day saying, "Watch who you talk about." I don't know who it was from, but I also got an email the other day from somebody who's claiming to be my Somali uncle, who's a millionaire. All I gotta
yeah.
do is send him my social security number.
Yeah. All your information.
Yeah, I did. I'm waiting to see what happens. Hey man, when I become a billionaire, I won't forget about you guys. Don't worry.
And you saw that game last
I'll
night?
get superpowers.
The Jays?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
No.
The Jazz.
Dude, how did Otani look like a Bears? And I got a photo of him looking like a fucking Bears.
Like a what?
I'll show you the picture.
Otani always looks like cool and under control, you know what I mean? Till he strikes out.
I didn't realize that.
Show me that picture right there.
Oh, yeah. Your Savage was,
12 strikeouts last night
that was,
for a rookie.
that was all. He was awesome.
You know
Kid's
what-
not old enough to rent a car. He's 22 years old.
22.
22 years old. He's in the World Series. The one pitch that there's the screenshot of where he strikes out the
Otani?
yeah, and he's already walking off the mound. He was so confident with that pitch. He's walking off the mound as he's still coming through with the follow through on the
right there.
swing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just like.
That's the picture right there.
And I mean, I'm not even a big baseball guy, but like this World Series has been exciting.
Yeah.
This
Yes.
has been a good World Series. I stayed up and watched that stupid game,
3
that
a.m.?
19 inning game, because I was watching it. My son and I were watching
asleep
it,
and, like,
and
Yes, sir.
it was still on. He's like, he gave up and went to bed. So, I admittedly I fell asleep for the 14th inning. I woke back up. I'm still on the chair, like where old men sleep, and the game's still on. I'm like, well, I can't now. I can't leave, right? Because it's still going. Now I gotta stay up. I'm like, I mean, it was a cool thing. It was a cool thing for baseball. It really was. This World Series has been good for baseball.
Yo, who's out in the lobby right now? Come say hi. Tell them to come say hi.
I think it's the 716 is coming in.
Good. Tell them to come say what up.
to come and
Do it.
Do their next
Photo
do
bomb
their
episode.
episodes tonight.
Do it.
collab.
Fine, don't do it then. Whatever. That's the reaction kings out there.
Yep.
These guys do all the reaction. They gotta teach us. I'm gonna bow down to them when I leave. Tell them to teach us. We're not worthy. We're gonna do reaction one day. Except I would need you guys to do literally anything to react to something. Instead of Chop just being like,
We got to
and
do.
Yoda just being like, "That's cool."
And you see Cheeto
We can do like
this.
Macaulay Culkin.
There you go. You gotta
Speaking
really
of-
sell it.
Macaulay Kevin.
Yeah.
I went to. I was at Anderson's roast beef
All right, hurry up.
in the Boulevard the other day. So I go in there, and she's, "What's your name for the order?" Kevin. there were orders before me, and they picked up their food, but you didn't hear them saying it. You're like, and now it's my turn, and she screams, "Kevin, Kevin!" Now the whole restaurant is full of kids, so kids are now yelling, "Kevin, Kevin!" I'm trying to eat my food, and I was like, "Kevin, there's Kevin."
I was honestly expecting that you would turn around and it was Taylor Swift, and she was there too, and you had met another celebrity.
That would have been crazy.
And then the roof caved in, and I caught it with my bare hands and saved the entire restaurant. But they screwed up my order, so I wasn't happy. Like this seems like a lot of great Yoder stories. I'm telling you.
Speaking of Andersons, true story. Carl and Greta were my Sunday school teachers
Really?
at Riverside Baptist Church way back in the day. Yeah, true story.
No, true story. I like Sonic's Smash Burgers.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny, next door is Ted's.
Okay.
Smash burgers are even better.
Yes.
All right. Let's wrap it up. You guys good? You got anything else you want to say?
I'm good.
I want to keep these guys waiting. They're very important.
Once again, thanks for coming for the
They're like top of the list. We're like down. We're like peons compared to them. I don't want to keep them waiting on us.
Go
Okay?
to Joe Rogan.
We got to get in their. We got to get in their good graces, so they could teach us how to react. I want to be like them. Okay. So when you walk out, when you walk by them, just go. Make sure you respect them. Okay.
Right.
We need them to teach us.
Thanks for coming along, Andy.
Good to be here, Andrew.
Good to
Maybe
have
you
you.
could be our first 5 Pete guests too. That'd be cool. We'll just keep it going forever.
He's like the Steve Martin of. I think he has the record for the most appearances in Saturday Night Live. I think it's Steve Martin, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, there you go.
You're
You're
like the Steve Martin.
I thought you were calling me a jerk. Is a jerk?
Well,
Get
a
it?
little bit of that too, but
Yep.
Grab your thermos and get out of here. That's it.
Just my chair. I just need my chair.
Yeah.
And once again, girls and ghouls and ghoulettes, be safe out there on Halloween tomorrow. This one, the fucking motherfucker's gonna have. Ooh, yeah, I was at a cup of cream right here.
deuce.
Always check
Thanks
out
for
your
riding
homies.
along.
Always check on them. If you need that number again, it's 988. They're 24 hours. You could text them. If you don't feel like talking, you could text them. You could call them. You could say, hey, I just
Didn't
saw.
you just say if you don't feel like talking, then you immediately after said you can call them?
You know what I'm saying. And boom, Chop's back again. Hey, what's up, y'all?
Okay, let's just end it, please.
Thanks for
Before this guy
riding along,
starts
losers.
rambling.